Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, where last time we had started the Descent DLC, which takes us into the Deep Roads. Earthquakes have been happening, and that has unleashed some dark spawn in the area, and the Legion of the Dead needs help in basically pushing them back and resealing the Deep Roads, or at least this area of the Deep Roads. Um, so we are helping out Shaper Volta and Lieutenant Wren of the Legion of the Dead with that. So we had kind of just cleared like the first level of the deep roads and had set up camp. Now we descended down into the Darkspawn Warrens, I believe they were called, and started fighting our way through that area. We very quickly came across a bunch of barrels that were of interest. Like we planted a flag in front of them and got an expedition from them. There's like Deep Roads Expeditions, which is kind of like this DLC's own special like little war table that of things. Yeah, the we kind of continued exploring. We started coming across these broken gears, like either scorched gears or blood-stained gears. Scorched gears, we kind of needed to progress the main story. Blood-stained gears led to little, I guess, off the beaten path areas that, like, we did not need, that were optional, basically. As we're finding like the gears of, say, Grumar or something like that. Which as we kind of like open these up, there's kind of like we get like a little bit of notation on it. It seems like some golem or something in the past, like far into the past probably, kind of was tasked with like scattering all of these gears for some reason. And they kind of lead into, like, once you place like a certain number of gears on each of these doors, you can like open it up with a lever, and it'll lead to like a little secret area, I guess. Not really secret, but like, a little bonus area, usually with some loot or some codex entries and stuff. Some of them lead to other gears. For example, one of these opened doors, I think the first one led to an encounter with some darkspawn, and then in that room, it was kind of like this ray of light shining down from presumably the surface on like this kind of like little slightly raised pedestal, and we found like a note left behind by a warden, basically, who like came down into this area during their calling, and they're talking about, their hearing like kind of like the humming song of the calling in their last moments, and kind of like not wanting to die. We got stuff like that. We also kind of came across these journal entries of someone who's gone quite mad. Keeps referring to the mother. I think that they're referring to like a brood mother or something. But our Inquisitor thinks they're doing some kind of like lyrium experimentation, because these are lyrium mines that we're exploring. As there's that, and like a guy named Kolg, basically. We come across like this builder tower, like this children's builder tower, and we have to kind of stack the different pieces in like a bit of a pyramid on like the one of the other full stack areas, and then open up a chest, which basically just gave us like a formula for something, a schematic for a crafting schematic, and a few other items. But yeah, we progress through as we eventually come to the ruins of a Taig, um, founded by Paragon Hadron, I believe. Yeah, Hadron's Taig, um, which is like this large open pit, basically, with like a central pillar, with a statue on it, and like all around the side of the cavern, or kind of like is like the Taig, and you kind of have to parkour your way down to different parts of it to gain access. And yeah, um, we unlock further operations as we make our descent down to the lower parts of Hadron's Taig, and yeah, we kind of eventually come to this darkspawn nest in the area, and kind of have to fight our way through it with multiple objectives, namely, like basically having to kill a bunch of elite enemies. Like starts with like Shriekers, then some like Herlock alphas, then some Genlock alphas, then like 2 ogres, and then like a mini boss like emissary. And then once we get that done, we have basically secured the Taig for the Legion of the Dead and the Inorsmar, basically. As shortly thereafter, we find a camp, and at that camp, we see a little cutscene where we discover a lift that goes very far down. I can't see the bottom of it. And Shaper Volta, kind of as we're examining this lift, finds a book amongst the belongings of the emissary that we had killed, and that book mentions a Titan. Here from very long time ago. I think she estimated that the book was like over 1,000 years old or so. And yeah, the Ren seems against the idea that a Titan is responsible for this. But then Volta reveals that these are the words of like Paragon something or other, like Osgo's wreck or whatever. And he's like, and then that, just knowing it, those are the words of like the journal of like a Paragon. It, like, convinces like, all right, we gotta go deal with that Titan then. And yeah, that was it main story wise. We kind of went back up to the initial camp, because that's where the expedition table is, and we had unlocked like I think 3 different expedition places, and yeah, we did those, and that was basically constructing some bridges to different parts of Hadron's Taig that we didn't have access to previously. So like one of them leads to like these upper floor places where following the bridge kind of splits into, we find a little house basically that we're able to get into, and find a note about the Nug King and a cheese wheel. So we take that and we're like, what the fuck is this? The other side has like one of those doors that we need gears for, but I didn't have enough. In like the kind of middle layers of the Taig, or actually I think I then went to like the bottom layer of the Taig, just like a little area that we get to, where it has some items basically, as well as another gate. That one, because there's like a gear right next to it, we're able to get like enough to open it. Or wait, did we get enough? I think we got enough to open it. and it was just like, loot. Um, we also occasionally find like these artifacts to send to Orzammar, as well. Um, Points of interest where you like plant the flag at. And then in the middle layers, it leads to like that central like pillar. Um, Builds a bridge to that central pillar, as we kind of climb up it, find a gear at the base of it. We climb up it and find the tomb of Paragon Hadron, and some artifacts to take. Uh, so there's that. And that is where we left off. So we will continue. Want to see like notes, some companions, for example. Uh, doesn't seem like. So we continue. Like special uh companion interactions. I have the Dragon Age wiki open, and it'll usually note in walkthrough that like, oh, if you have like this companion with you, like you'll get a special interaction. Wink. Um, which sometimes is just like the character makes a comment, right? Like a singular line of dialogue. Stuff like that. But so we continue. Ugh. Oh, we're also like finding these mugs, the deep road, from presumably Legion of the Dead. That lever was moving by itself. That's spooky. That's spooky. Oh, I got rid of it. Few things are cold resistance. Ring of Life Drain. 10% heal on kill. That's pretty good. Right. Kinda better. Lyrium reinforced bow. Archon staff. Dragon staff. Edgy grip. Swan lock. Okay. Ew, Venturi helmet. Fuck that. Answering of. Oh, I thought that said armor protection. I'm like, yo, ring of protection. Let's go. All right. Gonna. Oop, not that. Back up here. Gonna sell off some items. Wait. Or so there was like a chest here, like a storage chest. Okay. Sort of basically all of the non-purple. I discovered last time that that's faster. Doesn't have like a special name like that. Imagine I more or less a normal armor. How many? All right. Okay, here they. Ooh, Lyrium reinforced bow. 203. Aw. Very simple looking bow. Alright. Go grip. Okay. I got a new. Was it an item that I got of it? Ah. Look, I'm missing so many of these. I'm missing like half of them that lead up to this. Before I get that, I feel like I found one of these. Wrong one. Oh. Okay. It just crash? Oh shit, it crashed. Alright, hold on. One moment. Oh, delete. I don't think that's ever happened. Crashes in the menus. Fortunately, I already closed out my mod manager screens. Aim. Pardon the blank screen right now. Give it a little bit. Back in the game. Unfortunate. Hope it isn't just like the table there specifically that's bugged out. I hope that was just me exiting out of the menu too quickly. I realized I was in the one. Alright. So we continue attempt number 2. I wonder if I'm gonna have to like resell all this stuff that I just sold. Be surprised. I don't know how often this game autosaves. I have to resell my stuff. Okay. Boop. 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 Traveling. 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 Basically sell all of these. Anything that isn't blue. Okay. Alright. Quick save. In case. It is. It is this things right here. Can't use them. Okay. That's fucked up. I guess if I want to craft anything, I have to leave the area. That's unfortunate. Alright. Well, delete again. End task. Again. None of that. Close NWA. Game. Launch. Here we go. Once again. Okay. Okay, now I know don't use the craft armor stands. Now, gamer in me kind of wants to know, it's like, is it just those specific modifier armor stands that are broken? Or is the one at the other base usable? Incoming. I guess warning, rather. I'm going to attempt this. Hey, don't use that. These are all our mugs. Memory. Oh, the memory. Wish there was a little bit more that you could add to it. Maybe as we progress. Okay. Back down here. Alright, do I really want to test?
Feel it now. The blight. It's spreading.
Yes.
It's gonna hurt.
Just remember, you're already dead. Drink some ale.
Oh, I thought these ones had... I guess not. Alright. Cool. Very stretched down or like low poly texture that was all there. I do like the music though. Down, down, down into the deeper roads. It is dark. Forgotten caverns, alright. Okay. Time for us to deal with forgotten beasts.
What was that?
What was what?
Something moved. There. Light a torch.
So I can see us coming? Just stay close.
I mean, hey, my stealth activated. That's spooky. That's spooky. Can't see shit.
The air is different. Stale.
We've gone past the deep roads.
How can you tell? It's pitch black.
I can feel it.
Oof. Oof. Eyes in the darkness. Don't like that. Don't like that. Glowy eyes.
Nothing's stopping us from going back up.
We're not going back up.
Just a suggestion.
I thought he was like sheathing his axe for a second there. I'm like, what are you doing, man?
Show yourselves!
Ooh, lyrium veins, I think. Oh!
Ren!
Not at all.
No!
Oh. Chabrito Volter. fuck is this? You got crossbows like Varric does. Oh, that thing went straight through it.
You deserved better. Ren never wanted this life. He was a cobbler, a good one. He joined the Legion to pay his father's debts. It kept his mother and brother from losing their caste. The poor and desperate here often sacrifice themselves for their family's future.
Ren was a good man. We'll honor his sacrifice.
He always seemed indestructible. The armor on these warriors. There's lyrium woven directly into the metal, and it's bonded to their skin. Impossible to remove, but I know what we'd find underneath. These are dwarves. Ren was killed by our own kind.
They don't look like any dwarves I've ever met.
Me neither. It just doesn't make sense. We've done nothing to them. I won't leave Ren like this. We must return him to the stone. Thrust Tonsha Saroka. I'll see this through, Ren. I promise.
Man.
Anything standing between us and the Titan will regret it.
Oh, she's on a warpath now. Just pick up a Templar longsword? Hold on. I did. I go through all this again. Clear it. Or that would. Oh. Got to the end. Beard Defender Mall. Stone Stalker. Spooky noises. There. Dookily dookily. Shabratal. For dwarves. Ooh. That lyrium? Is that what lyrium looks like? Raw lyrium? Figured they would just be like big old crystals. Revered defender. They don't seem dwarf-sized. Could be wrong. I mean, they're kind of stuff. Met the deep dwarves, the Duergar. There's a bunch of mountain dwarves, surfacers, or the hill dwarves. Now we're meeting the Duergar, deep dwarves. How much go? Oop. Fatal. Oh shit. Didn't see these guys. Oh, at least they're kind of hitting each other. Dark wings around. What are those next? Next unlocked. Fatal. Oh, that doesn't just translate to like creature. Bloodstain agent. 12 of them. Trying to see signs of life. Chronicle of a Forgotten War. Commander Othon told us to move out. He didn't give details, only that there had been attacks north of Cad Halash, and the Crown was sending reinforcements. Father grabbed our axes, and we were off. I was a boy then, puffed up from a few victories in the provings. I didn't know what was going to be taken from me, but I would find out. The journey to Cad Halash was long and tiresome. Bored warriors make for poor drunks at camp. Father and I kept to ourselves, though I admit I longed to lose myself in a pint of ale, if only to have something to do other than sharpen my axe. From Chronicles of Forgotten War, author unknown. I know. What is? Why is that so bright, huh? That just like a huge mass of like raw lyrium? That looks intentional.
This is like the Wall of Memories in Orzammar, but ancient. Very ancient. The words seem based in Dwarven, but I barely recognize this dialect.
Can you translate any of it?
Only fragments. The language is very different from what we speak today. This word keeps appearing. Shah Brital. I believe it means revered defenders.
Defenders of what?
What needs to be protected all the way down here?
Satanal. Satanal. Cut our tongues, entomb our bodies, watch over the Titan until it stirs. So the warriors who attacked us must be the Shabratal, and they're protecting a Titan.
Are you all right, Voltaire?
I can hear Ren's objections. Let's keep moving. If more of these memories exist, they may have the answers we need.
Right, a bunch of gears. And there's a whole bunch of gears right here. Hello? How'd I get knocked down? Earth shit. That's why. That makes sense. I'm making spooky noises. Spooky grunty noises. Yeah, get stuck. Idiot. Dumbo. Why would you get me? What are you doing, man? Where I was. There he goes. There it is.
Down you go!
Yeesh. How many of them just like right here? It's always good. Oh, we can go. Here. Well, this isn't a very long map. This is mainly a introduce the new enemy map. I'm going the wrong way. I do like the little pretty lyrium roots. Not really. Not actually.
There's something strange on the other side. I can feel it.
My guess is another earthquake that hits when we're halfway across the bridge.
Watch your step.
That wasn't a quake. Someone sabotaged the bridge, and we don't have time to fix it.
Someone does not wish to be disturbed. There must be another way.
There. That ledge. We can reach it if we're careful.
Oh. Chronicles of the Forgotten War, Part 2. A day after leaving Kad Halash, we noticed a change. The deep roads were practically abandoned. Torches would suddenly go out, leaving us to stumble through the dark and trip over discarded caravans. Then came the attacks, hard and fast. Father was one of the first. He heard breathing, slow and heavy, from a creature much larger than us. Father held out his arm and grabbed the front of my armor to make me stop. I saw its shadow move, darker than the darkness, and then my body jerked forward. I left Father's arm hanging, still grasping my chest plate. From Chronicles of Forgotten Warrior, author unknown. Okay, like the first resource we found here. We know a map.
Look there. More ancient carvings.
Aye. But these seem to be about the Titan. It shapes the stone. It is the stone. It sculpts the world within and without.
That sounds big.
Wouldn't something that can sculpt the world have to be rather enormous?
It is called a Titan.
Bro. Like shaping the stone?
So it's a shaper of the stone, like you.
This implies that the Titans are actually sculptors, and our world is their clay.
The Titans create the stone.
If Titans shaped the stone, could they have actually created it?
The stone must have existed first.
Then the Titans would be the very first children of the stone.
That would have huge implications for my people.
If Titans can purposely reshape the world, the earthquakes could be the way they sculpt the stone.
But the quakes are destructive. Titans would mold the world, not smash it to pieces.
Depending on your perspective, change can be violent.
But if this is true, how could it be missing from the memories of Orzammar? Why would someone erase such an integral part of our history?
Let's answer that after we see the earthquakes.
The rhythm is louder than ever. We're close.
Ooh. Eh? Bastion.
I just became the most popular dwarf merchants guild.
All the Elerium veins, and they're completely untapped.
The Shadow told us mine here somewhere. Their weapons and armor are in it.
Unless they found another way to harness it.
Derelict delirium mine. Delirium deposits left to grow in this long abandoned mine would fetch serious coin if only reaching the place and then transporting delirium to the surface was an adventure just short of suicide. Oh, and there's like an underground lake too. Fly cache over there. Alright. Ah. That there. Oh, this kind of just goes naturally. Being like this here. Like there's gonna be a path that like back up there. Very pretty though. Alright. Me. You're gonna take a break? No dinner time? Doot. Doot. Boop. I am back. I had Spanish rice for dinner. It was very good. Oop. Leftovers from yesterday. Alright, we're in this pretty area now. We got 2 paths. Like we can go down. One of those paths seems to go around there. Means I'm gonna go this way. To the other path. I'm pretty.
I see no evidence of darkspawn here.
Maybe they know better than to come down this far.
Let's just be grateful.
But there must be a reason they avoid this place.
Probably the Titan. Alright? Like. Most likely, the Titan. Hey Neko, how you doing? Welcome in. Not who I want to target. Forgot about this map area. Very pretty.
Aren't deep stalkers. What do they eat to survive?
Probably best not to think about that too much.
Probably lyric. And other things. Probably a whole bunch of things, really. Well, Oink, oink. Oh, they're like little triceratops. Now that they're getting way too close to my base. And I can see them. Oops. that doesn't touch. Thank you for helping, Solus. Yeah, how you doing, Neko? How's your day been? I, as per usual, have just started mine. Got no D&D today. So we just vibing with some... not Dwarf Fortress. Unlock Expedition. Bastion of the Pure Kretal Hunting Operation. The Pure 12 of them. That day was good. Nice. Cool. 2 paths. This one first. This looks like it just back here. No. Ooh. Infused staff. Mug. Dwarven mugs, vessel of the ancients. A forest of mold and rot is growing inside this cup. It clearly has never been washed. Last night, the GM for my IRL Pathfinder game decided to pivot to a new campaign, and I'm excited about that. Nice. What's the premise? The Scaled Ones. I can't remember who came up with the name, but it stuck. Drogue had been lighting a torch when one attacked, and we finally caught a glimpse of something other than shadows. In the flame's light, we saw a man's body like those of the Imperium humans, but covered in scales. It wore armor and even had a dagger hanging from its hip. Its jaws dragged around Drogue's face and twisted. The crunch of his neck breaking seemed to echo down the deep roads. The torch fell from his hands and we lashed out. I swung my axe with all my might, but it bounced off the Scaled One's armor, the impact ricocheting up my arms. It let out a roar, then more attacked. From the light of the fallen torch, I guessed there was a score of them, all wearing armor and carrying weapons as sharp as their teeth, and talons. The one that killed Drogue barked orders I didn't understand. I kept swinging. Othon, the best of us, made the first kill by splitting the Scaled One's head open. There was a strange silence, as if after an upset in the proving grounds, and it hit me that these beasts were not used to seeing one of their own die. Drogue's killer growled and stamped out the torch. The Scaled Ones retreated into the darkness. Chronicles of Forgotten War. Author unknown. Sky Pirates Treasure Planet influence? Ooh. That sounds fun. Here, last. Whoa. I mean, it looks like there, but I don't think I can get there. Yep. News just in, I cannot fly. was some mild drama last night, and that one player wanted to be first mate quartermaster, while another also wanted to be quartermaster, and it got into semantics. I see. Wait. Wait. Get out of here, stalker. Probably just slide forward. I see. Let's drop a ball. Oh, this just feeds back up. I want to make sure there's no like gears hidden around anything. Doesn't seem like it. What are you doing? It's like quartermaster and first mate are basically the same thing, but most people, when they think of quartermaster, think of the person in charge of weapons and or supplies, but that's the bosun's job, and time to look up a list of nautical terms. Have it bookmarked. We did spend half the night going over them. Nice.
They built this to stop us. There must be some way to get through.
Earth Shaker weapons
This weapon
gathered.
of theirs cut through the barrier, but was destroyed in the effort.
Let's keep gathering their weapons. There may be more barriers ahead.
Where's this guy going? It's just like backing away. Buddy? Oh no, he just moonwalked his way out of it. It's too powerful. He's still backing away. Damn, the guy gave zero shits about your rift powers. They really didn't. He just like moonwalked through Pool of the Abyss like it was fucking nothing. Just like, the Fade has no power here. I'm immune. Wink.
Now this is interesting.
Bridge. Alright guys, don't push me off. Bridge to where? Down there? Bad that this emote makes me think of Bliss. No. Understandable. Oh, it goes. Ah. You gonna moonwalk away too? That one did not moonwalk away. That one did in fact care.
That was the most powerful tremor yet.
Was it?
Did you hear the same rhythm?
It's getting faster, harsh, like something breathing.
Oh no. The Titan has asthma. We gotta get this Titan his inhaler. That's why he's angry. Shit, so many of these. Purple stuff. Poor Titan. Yeah. Hate to see it. Oh. Excusez-moi. Excavation operation. Cool. The newest Don made me cry. No spoiler. Haven't watched the latest episode. That's all I'll say. Boy. Eric, why are you in melee? You are a bowman. Hi Moozy, how you doing? Good job paying the tithe. Job paying the tithe as well, Neko. I'm a good. Nice. That's good. Hope you stay good. Don't succumb to your dark urges to commit acts of evil. Resist. Resist the temptation, Boozy. POV. Stalagmite. Got a new mouse today. Just waiting on a mouse pad before I hook it up. Oh. Very nice. For a sec, I thought you meant the animal. Well, technically a desk pad. Kirby one. Aw, nice. Kirby is God's favorite creation. Chronicles. Forgotten War. Part 4. Our bodies screamed for rest, but Othon pushed forward. Now that he'd seen the enemy, our commander wanted to use the Scaled One's tactics against them, go on the offensive. He left guards with the wounded and led the rest of the company to scout ahead for where the Scaled Ones were hiding. After marching in darkness for days, we finally saw an amber light flickering in the distance. Othon signaled everyone to hold and waved me forward with him. We proceeded slowly, wary of possible guards. Othon nodded toward an overlook. I climbed with bated breath, terrified that the Scaled Ones would hear the echo of my boots scraping against the stone. I felt little relief when we reached the top. From Chronicles of Forgotten War, author unknown. Got a mouse while having 2 cats and a husky. Nothing can go wrong. Yep, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh. Wait on doing that one. One of those booby pads, but it's like Kirby butt cheeks instead or something. I'm boring. I'm getting a cute one. Not getting cheeked up Kirby, man. What a boring life you live, Boozy. What about Kirby's other cheeks? Like the actual, like, cheeks?
Children of the stone.
Like a,
Please,
like
stop.
Turbo's Om-Nom something, and it's just like, got his cheeks puffed up. That would be cute. See. I see the way I'm supposed to get up there, but but I'm gonna complicate things. Say fuck you to the devs. Nope, couldn't get it. Could not say fuck you to the devs. The devs said fuck you to me instead. Devs said no, fuck you, yep. Yeah, they sure did. Up, up. Flashback. What
The
this?
bodies are still warm. Whoever's doing this can't be far.
I'm saying, like,
Another shrine.
hello? Oh,
You're behind a ritual.
arcane horror. Everett doesn't like me. And my roommate just sent me my new most favorite video. Oh. How dare you enjoy a video? Yeah. How fucking dare. Oh. I hit a thing I didn't mean to hit. I'm about to fucking die. Literally a guy naming off the worst canon Transformer names, and there are some pretty bad ones. I see, I see. Not gonna buy more of those. A shit ton of things from that. Fuck is this? People. Sacrificial cup. Those stains don't look like moss wine. Oh. Just put that in my pocket, sure. I mean, what could go wrong?
We're getting quite good at this.
That a... You have done the thing that allows for progression and therefore I should turn around? What that sounded like. Y'all are cute. No, you. How you doing, Bliss? Huh? Oh, sleeping still. How you doing, Bliss? La Cretal. I'm doing well. Gonna game of Moozy here in a minute. Nice. What are you gonna play? Audio doing the thing? My audio? Space Marine, we about to beat it tonight? Nice. Yeah. Let me jiggle some wires. Hmm. Are we good now? The wires have been jiggled. Applied jiggle physics to the wires. I am tabbed back into the game. We good? Nice. Sounds good, I think. My audio mixer might be reaching the end of its lifespan. Happening more often. I like the way you jiggle them.
I hate
Made
destroying
everything
these
work.
weapons. They're artifacts. We could learn from them.
We have no choice. It's the only way through the barriers.
Ow.
Nothing like these dwarves is mentioned anywhere in the memories. If I had been prepared, Ren might still be alive.
It's easy to blame ourselves when we lose a friend, Volta. But it's not your fault.
I was so focused on the Titan, I didn't consider what else could be down here.
Further asked Ryder if it was bad that this emote reminds me of Bliss, and he said no. Fair. bonk emo. A little bit of a bonk emo. That water game pretty close. Almost all bonks fit bliss. Gamer who goes a bit off TOS needs a bonk. Didn't even notice this guy here. Yeet. Oh, hey. You went far. Damn. I was on a little stalagmite. Buried Sea Bridge. Bastion of the Pure. The water shimmers, a subtle but eerie blue reminiscent of lyrium. Swimming in it would not be wise. I don't really see the blue. Right through the Shaw Rift Hapa. Hello. I don't have any that I've got. I'm gonna be honest. This DLC has like infiniwaves of enemies, so I can only assume that any I don't have, I need to get through this. Just bit me as I walked into the second attack. I got dummy. stands there for a second. There's more and more into that corner there. Got the thing. Kaboom.
That's it. We're through.
Alright. As soon as the barrier went away, the game was like, we don't need music anymore. That's fine. Players enjoy just like listening to ambient sounds and sound effects. Ow. I just didn't want to be part of my magic circle. Bloop. Alright. Another expedition. Another comp. All this for door.
The attacks are getting worse.
We must be getting close to whatever they're protecting.
Only the pure may pass. All others will be punished. Assuming the Shabbatal are the pure,
We're the others who aren't allowed to pass.
could the earthquakes be the punishment?
Punishment for mining lyrium?
You found Paragon Garal's book near a damaged lyrium mine. And the new earthquakes destroyed your mine.
But why would they want to destroy the lyrium mines?
Why the Shabbatal pure?
I wonder what makes the warriors pure.
You spent long enough this far down, reason might not be your strong suit.
They do wear sealed armor to protect themselves from impurities?
Titans, the Shabbatal. This could be more than anything we expected.
For all the Shaperit's knowledge, I know so little. This reads like a final warning. We must be nearing the source.
Only a change party thing. Well. know what that means. Go back up to the top. We got some side shit to do.
A trust for law, Inquisitor.
Hi.
Thank... We'll speak...
Complete. Right. Woo! Side shit! Let's go! Deep Roads Expedition. Forgotten Caverns Bridges. Inquisition scouts have identified a location in the Forgotten Caverns where a construction team could build a bridge to replace the one previously destroyed, granting access to the other side of the chasm. Sure. The construction team has completed a bridge in the Forgotten Caverns to replace the destroyed one, allowing Inquisition forces to explore the other side of the chasm. Bastion of Pure Kratal hunting. Inquisition has identified several Kratal dens in the caves near the entrance to the Bastion of the Pure. An experienced group of hunters could return with a stockpile of hides for sale and cull the Kratal population in the process. Best sharpshooters will make short work of these beasts. 34 seconds. For shame, my guy. For shame. Bastion of the Pure Bridge. The Inquisition has identified a location near the entrance of the Bastion of the Pure where a construction team could build a bridge that grants access to a vantage point from which to scout the area. Go for it. Construction team has completed a bridge. Previously inaccessible vantage point. Wow. Inquisition hunters have returned with a number of quality Kratal hides ready for sale. Ah, that one's repeatable. My location. New area unlocked. Buried Sea Bridge. Inquisition has identified a location near the Buried Sea in the Bastion of the Pure that is ripe for exploration. Construction team could build a bridge that grants access to a rocky spire standing out in the water. Scouts report an increase in Shah Bratal activity in the region. If allowed to continue unchecked, they could present a threat to the Inquisition's interests. Armed patrols could be sent out to keep them from taking over the area completely. Show of force will make it clearer that the Shah Bratal cannot operate freely in the area. Imperialism. We really said our caves now. Mine. Hey, Kalis. Inquisition patrols have returned after meeting the enemy. There were losses on both sides, but ultimately the Shah Bratal presence in the area has been reduced. Furthermore, some artifacts were recovered. Okay. Both of those are resource things. Definitely seeing some cups here. Sag. Okay, I do need to get that one up. Should be able to. Boop. Beep, beep. Oh! The game crashed. There's a crash to desktop. Uh-oh. How far back is that going to put me now? Ruh-roh. There have been many crashes today so far, by the way. I feel like the DLC does that, TBH. Yep. You'd think that after 10 years they might have patched that out, but no. They, in fact, did not. Alright, let's see how far back that puts me. Okay. You're too far back. Not that bad. Thundering. Miniature pommel. Owl of the Pure. Vestments of the Pure. I need grenades. I do not use grenades. Pure set is best in game for a lot of classes. Heh. Look at that. 269. Nice. Paragon elect. Sir Hold Sherlock. Oh. We got elected to be Paragon, but I guess didn't win it. just crashes the game again. It did not. Let's go. Oh, shit. As I realize. The game didn't crash, but lol. I opened up the wrong version of it. Hee hee. Hee hee. Didn't open it through the mod manager. Whoopsie. Gotta relaunch anyways. Who knows? Maybe it was a mod conflict that caused it. Maybe I'm actually secretly a genius. And launching it without mods, teleporting here, and then loading back in the mods fixes it. Who knows? We'll never know. Oops. Look at that Voldemort looking ass. Like emote. Voldemort if he had a really bad sunburn. Got one guy from Dragon Ball. I don't recognize him. There's like so many characters in Dragon Ball Z. Also, I never really got too into Dragon Ball Z. He's from GT anyways. I don't even know what that stands for. Never really got into Dragon Ball. It'd be like, if it was on TV when I was a kid, I would watch it, but like, you know, I didn't go out of my way to, you know? And when I actually got into like anime when I was a teenager, like, I never went to go like watch it. Brothers grew up watching it, so I grew up watching it. Wow, look at this place that we got to without the game crashing once. Wow. Yippee. DBZ GT was the first season that didn't have the original creator working on it. Most people hate it. Oh. Rest in peace, Curatorion. Mug. Pull the lever. Oh. This dude was just waiting in here. He came out like over a decade ago too, yeah. So, like, it was sealed in here, right? How long? How is this dude still alive? Do Darkspawn not need to eat? Oh yes, Rip appears early. Yeah. Heck. Enchanted Stein. Or Stain. A rune is attached. On the opposite side, it reads, Bodon and Sons, quality wares and enchantments. Enchantment. He says the Darkspawn wasn't put there recently. Yeah, that's what I'm asking, Neko. How long ago was this guy put in here? Enchantment. I miss Sandal.
One less to worry about.
My boy.
One more for me.
And part is, I doubt he's in. I doubt he would be in Veilguard because, like, why the fuck would they be up into winter? Like, whoa. Dashboard, like video pre, like fucked up. Yeah, like which one was the bridge? Back this away. There it is. Thought they could prevent me from crossing this bridge. Well, fuck you. Gotta bring my mouse back. There's like 2 of them. Like little mini bosses. How the fuck did that miss? I miss Sandal, dude. Sandal and Bodan were great. Uh-huh. Oh no. Oh no, he got hit out of the map. Oh no. I mean, I can still hit him like that. What if I pull him? Can we pull him back? Yikes, bro. Oh wait, it looks like Blackwall can attack him actually. Wait, no, not you too. Fuck. Surprised they never came back. You maybe try leaving the area and coming back. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just like, I'm gonna just loot these. If I gotta kill these dudes for that. It's fast travel, but I can't fast travel. All right, come on, boys. Then again, I was also surprised that DO2 didn't have you playing as a Great Warden. We'll travel to this location. We'll fast travel, right? And then we'll go back, see if that fixes it. Seemed like that door can be opened. Maybe not, who knows? Kinda get to there. And I believe you can be a Grey Warden in Veilguard. You get to pick what your, I guess, like, starting faction is. From what I've seen. Like, watched a few of, like, beginning playthroughs of Veilguard. Like, basically the bits that were just... They're still here. That were just spoiled in, that one gameplay, that, like, 15-minute gameplay trailer. Alright, what if I go up here? Then we go back here. This game is gonna make me have to reload a save, isn't it? Yeah, you get to, like, in Cure Creation, you get to pick from a selection of of factions. It's like your backstory, basically, your origin. And Grey Warden's one of them. Go borked. Go borked. Man. Don't this look like something that I can go through? One worry is that I'm going to expect there to at least be references to my previous playthroughs. back here. Okay. Go that emissary again now. I think it's mainly just references to Inquisition. But, you know, it doesn't use the, Dragon Age thing. Which is sad. Doesn't use DA keep? No, that was announced a long time ago. Yeah, no, it doesn't. You get like 3 choices from Inquisition that you make during character creation. That's it. No wonder I've been so worried about this game. Yeah. I've kind of been thinking of it as Velgard as kind of like a basically like a soft reboot of the series. You know? Plus, from a writing perspective, I can understand why you wouldn't want to do like all of it, like all the DA keep things, because that would just be like so much writing and character designs and stuff to include. Also, sort of like how in these games, like Dragon Age Origins through Inquisition, like, Tevinter is that far-off place that you only really hear vague things about. And meanwhile, Belgard is set in Tevinter, so like Ferelden and Orlais are those faraway places that the Tevinter people would not know much about and what's going on there. So kind of makes sense from that perspective, but also the writing ask of accounting for all of the different choices and all of the different games would just be a monumental one. Like that alone would push back the game by like years, like additional years. All right, let's. One of them kind of disappeared a bit. That worried me. Oh, just in the corner. I like to believe that if the original dev stayed on, they would have incorporated Keith, but either way, what we got is what we got. Yep. Like, really worried about that guy right in the corner there. Using that, they appear to be immune to it. Alright. I want to put that. 420. At least I can look forward to playing as Ray Ward again. Yeah. And like I said, probably best to think of it as like a soft reboot of the series. Like, yeah, I expect if there's ever a future Dragon Age game that, like, returns to Orlais and Ferelden, then I can see them definitely wanting to implement that. I mean, like, you know, I would also understand if they don't want to go there and, like, you know, explore other places. Like, Saharan, for example. Or Saharan, however it's pronounced. Or Balan, no? Alright, got that. And it didn't fucking glitch out this time. Good. Andromeda was also meant to be a soft reboot too, I think. At least Veilguard is good, though. I've heard good things. Like, honestly, the only real criticism I've heard about it, and it's not really a criticism, is like woke. And that's just people not being familiar with Dragon Age. Still curious as to and like sometimes campy writing, but like Dragon Age has kind of always had that. Hello? 100%, yeah.
You said we're beneath the deep roads. Do you think anyone besides the Shah Bratol has traveled down here?
We are very likely the first to travel this far.
Like, Dragon Age has always been like... It's been a campy romp through a dark fantasy setting. Basically. I'd agree. Yeah. Like, you know, like a little... Some of the humor has always been, like, a little bit cringe. Like, some of the dialogue has always been a bit goofy. Particularly with regards to, like, the companions. And then also, it's a series where you have also always played as, ultimately, the hero of the game. Like, not just a protagonist, but like a hero, specifically. Like, it's like everyone's like, why can't you be evil? Like in Baldur's Gate 3, it's like, because you've never been able to be evil. You can do good things, but be an asshat about it, and that's about all. Titan's Nail. There's an oddly organic quality to this stone cup, as if it were grown and shed rather than carved. That's creepy. Chronicles of a Forgotten War. The Scaled Ones had set up camp at an intersection in the deep roads. In the center was a golden altar fashioned in the shape of fire. A chill swept through me. On the tip of each flame hung the corpses of those we'd lost, including Father and Drogue. They'd been drained of blood, leaving only bone wrapped in thin gray skin. A robed Scale One stood before the altar. Its voice was different from the others, softer, almost feminine. It chanted and raised a basin of blood toward the altar. The other Scaled Ones bowed low. The robed Scaled One produced fire from its palm and mouth and ignited the blood. Othon grabbed my forearm and motioned for us to climb down. We returned to the rest of the company, where he relayed what we had witnessed. We would rest for an hour, regain our strength, and strike. The memory of Father's sagging, emptied face kept me awake. The hour passed slowly, but it did pass. Othon led us down the path to the overlook. I readied my axe for blood and steeled myself for the sight of the altar, but it wasn't there. The camp, Father, and Drogue, the Scaled Ones, all gone. Only the basin remained, charred around the edges. Chronicles of Forgotten War. ThatWriterUKnow. Rough Dwarf? Yes. Evil? No. Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I've never really thought about being a bad guy in DA games. Yeah, like, even if you'd pick, like, all of the most assholey options, like, at the end of the day, no matter what, in Dragon Age Origins, no matter what options you make, you're going to be the hero of Ferelden. No matter what options you take in Dragon Age 2, you're always going to be the champion of Kirkwall. Like, no matter what options you take in this game, you're always going to be the Herald of Andraste. Like, no matter what, like, at worst, you can be an anti-hero. Like, you do heroic things, not because you're a heroic person, but it's just, like, the outcome of your decisions. Your ore harvest. Now, the real question is, can the Kunari PCs wear helmets? That one I don't know. Or, like, at least just horn decorations. Like, horn jewelry? That'd be sick. Yoink. Missing one. Did I just come from? What am I doing right now? Where am I? Who is this? They have horn decoration, Dragon Age Inquisition? They're just tied to the hair horn style? Yeah. Oh, that's that one. take that waypoint. Boop. Rest? No. Buried sea. I mean, Kunari PC options in DA Inquisition are bad. I was hoping Veilguard might have made improvements. We'll see. I do plan on playing it after this. We shall see. Look. Cup of cobalt. A blue substance is caked on the bottom. Holland might know what it is. Kingfisher staff. And that is like slightly off the map there. What about this? I don't even know what I'm going to play as in Veilguard yet. Probably a mage. I always find mages to be the most fun class to play as in Dragon Age games. But then that also shields me from being a dwarf. Sad. Other ones? I missed some. Oh, that looks fully explored. Looks like subclasses are tied to factions. That's a bummer. I have no idea. From what I've heard, the gameplay of it is like pretty good. Like probably like the best out of the series. I more or less heard nothing but like praise of the actual like combat mechanic. At the very least. And it's actually surprisingly, for a 2024 game, surprisingly well optimized. I can't help but feel that there's something there, some way to get there. I'm missing. I'm supposed to like jump across. Oh wait, actually, hold on. There is a way to go skirt around there. Maybe it'd be from across the bridge. I'm on the wiki. So the subclasses are associated with specific factions, but I don't think you necessarily have to join those factions to get them. Okay. There's probably like... Those factions will probably have a quest or chain of quests that unlocks it. And like it's basically optional whether or not you interact with that faction then. Alright. I don't think my idea was correct. Let's. Also, this looks like it can be opened. Am I weird? Like, the coloration of it makes it just seem like a obviously movable object. That my gamer sense is going off when they really shouldn't. Time for parkour. No longer parkour. Yeah, I see that too. There's nowhere for me to parkour now. Oh, bother. Well, no memory as to whether or not it does open up. Time to die, I guess. And hey, we unlocked that part of the map, I guess. See, like, this also just feels like it shouldn't end in just, like, a dead end, you know? Not the right way. I think my gamer senses are tingling when they really just shouldn't be. Or I might be gaming a bit too much, you know? I think I did the same thing. I'm still wondering when I'm gonna use this cheese that I found. The character was like, I guess we'll see if I ever need this. Where was it? This way.
Words are carved into the stone. Only those who believe may cross. Subtle. Words are carved into the stone. Only those who believe may cross. Subtle.
Q. Rider. Use the cheese, Rider. Oh. Hello. Hello. Figured it out.
Glad that worked. The alternative would have been messy.
There it is. I used the cheese, Neko. Nugs. Oh,
An altar for offerings?
place the cheese. The dramatic ass music. Our Lord and Savior. How could I forget? Like this.
Well, shit.
Solus is flabbergasted. The crown! The Nug King! Squeaks judgmentally.
Are you putting me on trial?
Squeaks affirmatively. Ayo? Yo.
I'm feeling very judged.
The Nug King. A hot debate among Nug admirers is whether the king in Paragon Ebron's songs was royalty of some kind or merely an especially magnificent specimen of the breed. Every year, scholars, bards, and rodent enthusiasts bring offerings of cheese to the deep roads, hoping for a glimpse of the Nug King who remains elusive. Beautiful. Fucking Inquisitor just fucking... all those Neil emotes. Amazing. Love it. You know what would be great? If we got this chair as like a throne. A throne type that we can have at Skyhold. Can you believe that was it? I can. Amazing. We have been judged worthy by the Nug King. Nothing else matters. The acceptance of any other royalty means nothing to me. The one true king, exactly. Alright, sacrificial gates of Segrumar. 8th gate. And just very quickly look up. Where are they? Sacrificial gates of Segrumar. How many of these are there? There's apparently a 9th. Oh. He's apparently on. Does not have a map mark. It is. Or down here. Oh, door fence. Wasn't complaining about being blinded. I'm like looking into all these because, you know, seems like we're reaching the end game of this DLC. fires are still burning. Hooters. Those are asterisks or NECA. Wow. Sorry, what you say? You just posted like a bunch of asterisks.
Done and done.
I was wondering why. My link. Oh. This is an invisible wall. Oh. I saw this before. I forgot to put the things in. Hello. Alright, what's gonna be in this one? An empty room. Except for this. Yippee! Drops down to there. Ooh. Alright, so that's that. That is that. Seeing if there's any other side quests that I'm missing. That. That is a quest. We're done. I think we're done. Go up here. Just sell any items we might have picked up. Kingfisher staff. A mage called the Kingfisher visited the deep roads during the Ancient Age, casting lures into underground lakes in hope of hooking the elusive blind Tetrava. The wily swimmer never took the bait, but the mage's staff has caught many a poor soul in the centuries since. They're all like same. Ishtanol. Have two of these. The unyielding angles and planes of the shield channel protection like that of the stone itself. It bears an uncanny resemblance to the walls of a lost fortress in the deep roads, as if it had been pried from the bulwark. have 2 of them. Sure. Alright, yeah, that's just objectively better. It's on a song. 10% chance to inflict chain lightning. There's a faintly audible hum. %72% barrier damage bonus, 7% heal on kill, plus 20% focus gain. God damn. Can't put anything in that. Ugh. Gets rid of his beautiful chest. Can't have that. Disgusting. Oh, damn. 45 con. Abilities cost 10% less mana / stamina. God damn, we just like doubled this guy's deep. Like fucking doubled that shit. I'm submitting a Nug King emote to 7TV. Nice. Herb Amulet of Willpower. The Nug King. About to use that, but then I remembered. Not a good idea. Fashion of pure ore harvesting. Tunnel cleared by the Inquisition in the Bastion of the Pure has revealed a cave rich with mineral resources. An expeditionary force may need to recover some things. Wait 30 seconds. Ugh. The expedition has returned with a bounty of mineral resources. Aid touched silverite. Maybe check that one out. What's that? Chain lightning is. I have so much silverite. Rare metal. Yeah, fucking right, dude. A warhammer. Took us this long to get a singular warhammer. Gotten like all of these armors. Well, we haven't gotten a Fender armor. Alright. Save. And let's go. Actual plant life?
Did the Shabratal build all this?
Or was it here before them?
That didn't actually have like a lore entry. Normally those have lore entries. This is pretty. And there's birds down here. Oh. That looks like something I'll get into.
Nothing should surprise me anymore. But this... Wait. The rhythm we followed. We've found the source. But not the Titan.
Ever since we came down here, the deep roads have felt different, organic. We've been looking for the Titan the wrong way. It isn't like us.
It's huge, big enough to change the world around it.
We can't see the Titan because we're inside it.
Hmm.
If I don't survive, Orzammar must know the truth.
They're just standing there.
Corypheus is still a threat.
Oh, now you bring up Corypheus? Corypheus not even mentioned at all in this DLC until just now. Ouch. Two elites. Same fight. That Stolas just fucking died right in front of me. is this? Dragonthorn. The music's good.
Those structures. Could there be a whole civilization in here?
Yes.
A city within a Titan. Incredible.
And the quakes haven't damaged it.
Because we're inside of it. Why would it? Us walking around doesn't damage our internal organs.
Don't make us fight you!
Oh, I kinda initiated this fight. Here's all my allies. God damn it. Whatever. Yeah, you got like buildings and everything.
Back me up!
These bolters. Very nice. A very pretty area. I like it.
They fight like fanatics. Aren't they afraid to die?
Perhaps they're the Titan's Legion of the Dead.
Don't say that.
Oh. We are their darkspawn. Oh no. Save right here.
I don't want to hurt you!
very much a are we the baddies kind of situation happening right here. No, you didn't. I don't fucking lie, Blackwall. He's going stuff. Get the rogue. You take a short nap, BRB. Have a good nap. Depending on how much is left of this, I will probably have ended stream by the time you get back. Oh.
Look, these are the only memories in this area. That phrase is the path of purity. And there's a reference to Titan's blood. It says the Shabratal come here to drink it.
The Titan's blood must keep the Shabratal alive and powerful.
But where is it? Unless... Lyrium. The Titan's blood is lyrium.
Every nation on the surface buys lyrium. Orzamar's entire economy is based on the trade.
This is bigger than any one nation.
We have to stop this!
Bleep bloop. Go to that supply cache. Save. Save, and then another heart. Time for boss fight. Oh, I stay up then? Oh, welcome back. Hello. Only her, huh? Oh. Rocks. Golem? Lyrium Golem. I just wanted to say hi. Lyrium Buster. For that Lyrium Buster. See that one. These all have like the same amount of HP. Fight ain't too bad. Time to destroy civilization! Dead? Not dead.
Volta, are you hurt?
Too loud. The song. Stop!
Oh? Magic? Magic?
I am. It's all right.
What happened to you?
It looked like you were hit by raw lyrium during the battle.
Yes, it should have poisoned me, but I feel fine. Good, even.
Spoken like a true lyrium addict. How about the song?
You said the song was too loud. It was hurting you.
It was chaos. The rhythm I followed here, but magnified, overwhelming. But it is gone.
Should I be afraid?
You almost killed me. What happens the next time you lash out?
I am in control. I would never harm you, Inquisitor.
Dwarves can't perform magic.
You cast some kind of spell. That shouldn't be possible.
It wasn't a spell. It was an accident. Everything will be fine.
We should get help. You may be injured or...
I feel better than I ever have. Stronger, more alive. The stone is silent. The rhythm has faded, and so have the tremors. But the song still echoes. It tells me things. The breach, that's what disturbed the Titan. It is calm now that it has a connection with one of its children. With me.
Blackwall looks so concerned. What did we fight here?
Was that the Titan? Did we kill it?
The Titan lives. This was an echo. A guardian. But you silenced it.
This happened to King Geralt?
Is this what happened at the Tig, where you found Paragon Geralt's book?
Aye, but I do not know what disturbed the Titan then. The song may tell me. In time.
I mean, you just said the breach, right?
You said you were a child of the stone, not a child of the Titans.
I am not certain what I am. But the Titan recognized me. Like a parent hearing its child's voice.
The Quake could return?
You were able to calm the Titan, but what happens next time?
Titans do not stir easily. It has been 1,000 years.
She's so fucking possessed, dude.
Isana. It's our word for lyrium, and we are taught that it is a gift from the stone. But there's so much more to it than we ever imagined. I was sent to the deep roads to recover lost history. This is only the beginning. I am staying here.
Don't fear the Shah Bratal?
The Shah Bratal killed Lieutenant Wren, and they're still down here. Aren't you afraid?
No. I am pure. I can defend myself.
The Titan is only the beginning. What else could there be?
The deep roads are filled with wonders. Answers to questions we haven't thought to ask.
If you stay here, where will you live? What will you eat?
I have my stone sense, and now so much more. I'll be safe.
He's so fucking possessed, dude.
You think you understand what's happened to you, but you could be wrong. The lyrium could be turning you into a Shah Bratal. Or worse.
The Shah Bratal turned themselves into monsters. I have changed because the Titan willed it. The mine's collapse, Wren's death. It all happened to bring me here.
Nothing good ever happens in the deep roads. This won't be any different.
Who could she harm down here besides herself?
I am called to the Search Inquisitor. This is where I belong.
Solus
I'm
is
leaving
so
with
fucking
more questions
skeptical.
than answers. But that doesn't mean you have to. Just be careful. The Shaperate in Orzammar will want to know what happened to you.
Tell them the truth. You don't know.
Let's go.
A weird ending. What was that noise? Yeah. Just ending on her getting possessed and us being like, alright, sure. Well, fuck off, I guess.
She always comes back. Pay up, Soroka.
Beep bloop. Shaper of stone. Shaper of stone. Titans, the Guardian, Shabratal. Espadam's Bane. Owl of the Pure and the Defender. Oh, hold on. Cry in the Dark. Inquisition scouts supporting Legion of the Dead forces at the ruins of Hadron Tig report of no contact with or sightings of Shaper Volter. However, a strange cry recently emanated from the Titan caverns, loud enough to be heard at the mining lift's campsite above. The cry's source remains unclear, but the voice was described as not belonging to either beast or darkspawn. Shaper Volta may be attempting to re-establish contact with her people and may require assistance. Cry in the Dark. Situation may be best handled by Orzammar itself. Let us ask the king to send forces from the Legion of Dead to search for Shaper Volta. Given the inherent dangers getting in and out of that location, a small reconnaissance team is best suited to search for Shaper Volta without attracting unwanted attention. It seems like a fool's errand, but perhaps a joint team from the Inquisition and Legion of the Dead can determine the source of this cry with minimal risk. Hmm. A search of the Titan caverns all the way to Shaper Volta's last known location turned up nothing but a few small groups of Shah Patrol, who were quickly dispatched. Volta seems to have disappeared deeper inside the Titan, but she was not the only one who has vanished. The grave site of Lieutenant Wren was recently disturbed, and his remains are missing. It is not known who took his body or why. There have been no more cries from the Titan caverns. Inquisition scouts reported one final discovery. The tunnel to the wellspring no longer exists. Attempts to delve into the blank rock face result only in broken tools and little trace on the stone itself. Somewhat nervously, but emphatically, the engineers recommend leaving it be. Okay.
Maybe I've been too hard on you.
Oh, so you don't think I'm dreadful now?
Actually, I thought you were boring before. Completely different. We're all dreadful. Every one of us fundamentally flawed in 100 different ways. That's why we're here, isn't it? Take all the risks so the good people stay home where it's safe.
No commentary from Harding. Sage. People still standing on their chairs. Sage. Alrighty. Next week, we should basically have nothing but main story to do. So, might be finishing up the game pretty soon. Unless there's any, like, new, like, big areas that get unlocked through the course of the story, which would not be surprised about at all. We got that, and then the Trespasser DLC afterwards. Hey, finish that right on time for the usual end of stream as well. Yippee! I remember Trespasser lasting longer than I thought it would. Yeah, that's like a post-game DLC. But yeah, we now, I think, have just main story to go. Unless any new areas unlocked through the progression of that. In which case, side content for there. But otherwise, should be on track for just finishing this game up pretty soon. Probably in like the coming weeks. Why did it always take forever to load Skyhold? I just wanted to come here so that I can then just like save the game. Pick up these shipments and then save. Exit. Come on, game. Big. Not a very big map. One of the smaller maps. One of the smallest maps. Really. Huh. My alarm's going. Listen. I don't know. Yeah, Neko? Ah. Boop. 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 Jump. End it there for today. As we will continue with more Dragon Age